Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, or welcome to our channel if you guys are new here. Spring has sprung, so in honor of doing so, we are finally, after 3 years of being in this house, going to revamp and make our yard actually nice so that we can hang out in it this summer. And I wanted to document the process for you guys because it's going to be such a satisfying before and after, let me tell you. With the plans that we have in store, it's going to look so much better than what it looks like now. So today is a beautiful spring day. It's still a little bit windy and a little bit cold, but nonetheless, the sky is blue, the sun is shining, so we are being as productive as we can. I put Rowan down for a nap. We just kind of went through everything in the yard, and Chris is doing a huge dump run right now, while simultaneously also smoking some salmon today while we're outside, may as well. So let's show you guys what we're at with our yard right now and what it looks like for the before, and then I'll tell you guys a little bit about what we're envisioning and what else is on our to-do list. So when we moved in, we just had this huge dirt patch, and we have been telling ourselves over and over again, we're going to plant grass, we're going to plant grass. Like I said, we've been in here for 3 years, and as you can see, no grass has been planted, but a lot of weeds have grown. So we have to weed this entire yard, and then Chris is going to Canadian Tire after he does a dump run to get turf, and we're gonna just turf this entire yard. And then our patio after winter and fall and just the seasons is absolutely disgusting, so we need to like power wash it, sweep it, stuff like that. We need to weed all of our garden beds over here. We need to get pruners so we can cut back this blackberry bush that is coming down and literally strangling our poor trees. Once it gets a little bit nicer and it's time for like gardening season, I'll put some fresh soil in here to plant some things. And Chris's tools have always been outside because we have nowhere else to put them. So here's the plan. Here's what I have envisioned in my mind. We need to level out the gravel over here because it kind of sinks down. And then we're going to move our garbage and recycling bin all the way down here. We're going to get a shed that looks similar to this, but is actually like a taller shed, and put that right next to the bin, and put all of this stuff and all of Chris's tools in that shed. And it'll just overall look a lot better and make my brain a lot happy when I come outside. Under this huge ugly blue tarp is Chris's wet saw that he really doesn't use, so he may get rid of it, or we might just put it away in storage in my parents' crawl space because it's not getting used and it's just getting, again, wrecked being outside all the time, even when covered. And then thinking like way ahead, we would love to get one of those inflatable hot tubs to have in the yard, because I just think that would be so cool, and get some little pot lights to hang as well. That's gonna be like the final touches. So for today, now that we've went through everything and I reorganized Chris's dry box and all his tools, and he's doing the dump run and coming back with turf, our main objective and our main goal for today is to just weed the yard. So I got myself some gardening gloves the other day when I was at Dollarama, and I am gonna start doing that now and get as much weeding done as I can so that when he gets back, we can start putting down the turf. And then once the turf's down, we can kind of reorganize the yard and see where we're at, and maybe start cleaning the patio as well today. It feels so good to finally start this. We've been talking about it for probably a couple of months now. It's the little things like this that you get excited about when you're an adult. And Skylar is currently making a beautiful dirt mountain with some flowers on top. Hey, you helping mommy weed? That's so nice. That's so pretty. As much as she loves digging up in this dirt patch, it is going to be so nice to not have it anymore, so that she doesn't get absolutely muddy every time she comes out here in the summer. I think for now, I'm just going to take one of these buckets and start filling them with weeds. filled up one bucket, and that was just doing everything along here. I stopped at the tree line because that's where the blackberry bushes have overgrown that we need to prune. So I am not messing with those prickles, let me tell you. So I didn't do any of the tree line. And then it was so cute. I picked up another bucket and a shovel, and then Skylar picked up her shovel that she had put down in another bucket and followed me over here. So she's helping. But now I'm going to resume weeding on the other side of the tree line and kind of just work my way around. It's not awful, but even weeding this line over here, I am literally dying. So weeding is no joke. No joke. Why I'm wearing white and slippers, I don't know. But we're going to carry on. Okay, it is 1:04. Rowan has woken up from his nap, and this is how far I've gotten. We need to move the trampoline, do all that, and then go this way and get the couple weeds that are over here, and then we're done. Chris FaceTimed me while he was in Canadian Tire. He's getting some turf. Our yard's kind of a weird angle, though. It's on like a bit of a diagonal. So we're gonna, he got as much as he thinks that we might need, but there's a chance that after putting it down and cutting some pieces that we might have to go and get more some other time or another day, but we'll figure it out. Hello. Oh, bless you. So bright outside. All right, Chris came back with the turf. We're laying it down. Looks pretty nice. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need to get more, but it still looks good. Everything's coming along. It is now 4:21. I don't even know if you guys can see that. And this is where we're at. Chris has cleaned these 3 sections of the patio, but it already looks so much better. I'm gonna wipe off this table now and scrub this off, as well as our shoe bin over here. All right, well, all in all, it was a pretty good, productive first day. We still have quite a bit more to do, and now I just want to get it finished now that we've started, but we got a really good start to everything. It is day 2 of our yard renovation. Chris is out side by siding, but I'm gonna continue on with the yard and get as much done as I can. I would like to move all of this stuff out of the way so that I can completely sweep and clean this area and get the rest of the patio scrubbed and washed as well. We're already getting a pretty late start. It is 2:30. Rowan just woke up from his first nap. I've got him over here on the turfed area in his exerciser, and he seems pretty content right now with it. Hey, it's so bright out here, isn't it? You look so stinking cute though. But we are definitely loving the turf. Georgia loves it too. Also not looking forward to moving all of this stuff because I just know that there's gonna be spiders already. And if you know me, you know I hate spiders. So this is not gonna be fun for me. But we're gonna power through it. We might scream, but we're gonna power through it. this is how far I got with the patio. I think it looks so much better, even though it's still obviously dirty. That's just wear and tear, but it's looking good. And I am absolutely beat, and so are the kids from being outside, so it's time to go in and have some early dinner and late lunch, and we're gonna call it for the day. Okay, so it's been a couple days with the yard. We haven't really done anything since it's the weekdays and we're just kind of going through our weekday routine. But I did end up ordering a shed off of Amazon a couple of days ago, and I had to order it to my sister's house because for whatever reason it wouldn't order to our address, probably because we have a P.O. box. Anyways, my sister just texted me and said that our shed got dropped off today by UPS, which was so fast. I literally ordered it 2 days ago and it's already there. So when Chris gets home from work, I'm hoping that we'll be able to go and pick up our shed tonight so that we can build it and set that up. So that's super exciting. But also our landlord texted us because they are putting grass in their yard, and I guess they have some left over. It's not called grass. Like it's real grass, but it's called something else and I can't remember what it's called right now. Mom brain is getting the best of me. But anyways, they have some left over, so they actually asked if we wanted the rest of it so that we could do our yard. And as annoying as it is that we just spent like a couple $100 on turf, at least we didn't buy more turf like we were going to and finish the rest of the yard, and we can just use the turf pad that we have with our tent trailer for like a front mat type of situation, which will actually end up working out really well. So we are actually getting grass in our yard. We're gonna put that down, I think today too. When Chris gets home, he's just gonna take a wheelbarrow and like go out to the front of our landlord's house and grab it and lay it down in the yard. So that's honestly pretty exciting, but I wanted to turn on the camera and update you guys because next time you see the yard, it will not have turf in it. It will have real grass, and I am super excited actually, because obviously real grass is ideal. We were happy with the turf just because it was more manageable. But so we got to pick up our shed, build it, get all that stuff organized, and then lay down some, and then roll up our turf and lay down some fresh grass. All right, got the shed. Just working on leveling out the yard for the sod. All right, this is what it's looking like so far. Chris laid down some fertilizer. We've got half of it, pretty much half of it done already. It's gonna look so freaking good. I'm so excited. The yard's gonna look a little bit worse before it looks better for a little bit while we let this grow. It's like Chris said, light traffic if possible, but we're not gonna be able to put like Skylar's trampoline back over there or the boat back over there yet. So like I said, it's gonna look worse before it gets better for a little while until the grass grows properly. I'm still hoping that we'll build our shed tonight because I'm hoping to put that over here. So we need to sort out this area tonight, if not tomorrow. Wishful thinking. Imagine that. Okay guys, it's been a bit, but we have finally finished the yard and I'm so excited. So let me show you the final reveal and show you all the things that you haven't seen yet. In our Easter long weekend vlog, we went to Canadian Tire to grab a few things and ended up getting a hose hook for the yard and the hose. And it looks so much better now that the hose is hung up and not lying on the ground. Our grass is mostly thriving. There's definitely some small little brown patches, but we've never had grass before, so give us some grace, but it looks pretty good and we're really happy with it. We've got Skylar's trampoline back in the yard, and then my dad actually came over today and helped us trim our hedges for the first time and get them just a little bit spruced up, a little bit shaped to kind of curve our patio and just open it up that much more, and it looks so good. And then Chris ended up putting down some fresh bulk mulch in between all of our cedar trees, which just looks absolutely amazing and makes it look that much more bright and fresh and clean. And then we actually ended up putting our garbage bin outside of our gate. This is actually where it is meant to go and meant to be, so we decided to put it there. When we got it, we had the room to have it inside of our gate, but we just decided to put it outside because there's literally this perfect little spot for it. And then when you walk in, we put Chris's dry box and stuff here where the garbage bin was, and then we have our shed, and this leaves the perfect amount of room for Chris's boat to go over here so it's not killing the grass in the yard. And then today me and Chris finally hung up our outdoor lights because those came in the mail. So the little solar panel for this strand is up on that post, and the little lights go all the way along this fence all the way down to our cedar trees. Chris also hung up his dartboard, and we've been having lots of fun with that. We also used the barbecue for the first time tonight, and that was just so good. Our yard is definitely turning into a vibe, and we are so happy with it. We already have some summer projects that we've been thinking of for our garden beds. That's going to be a later project. We decided to hold off on getting the inflatable hot tub like we originally wanted to get and add to the yard when starting this revamp. For now, at least. It might still be something that we do, but not anytime soon, or super soon at least. We're gonna wait a bit for that if we end up doing it. But it feels so good to have grass and have our trees trimmed up and just everything cleaned up in the yard. It is so satisfying. I hope you guys enjoyed watching our yard revamp journey. It is quite a drastic change, at least for us, like being here from before to after, and we cannot wait to continue growing our yard and starting to plant things for the summer now too. It's just going to be so exciting. So thank you guys so much for coming along this journey, watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe down below if you have not yet already. We did hit 900 subscribers, which is so crazy. I cannot even comprehend that. So thank you so much to each and every one of you. We are so much closer to 1,000, and that is just going to be such a huge milestone. So thank you so much if you have already subscribed. Again, if you have not yet already, make sure you do so, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.